I did press the start stream button. I did do it. Will YouTube not like me today? Let's have a look. Mr. Beast just uploaded an hour ago? Damn. But no, my stream is there. Very cool. I liked my own stream. Yeah, time to close that tab and that other tab. But hell yeah, Pog stream, hell yeah. We doing a little bit of mining. We do a little mining. We do a little mining. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's the weekend. I got, you know, there isn't work on the weekend, so I'm not as tired. Although, I don't know. I did kind of leave. I don't know if I left the stream late or if I didn't leave the stream late because I didn't plan to stream. But then I was like, because like Guild was like, "Hey, you gonna stream today?" When I say Guild, I mean specifically Bennett Arthur. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Bennett. Calling you out anyway. He was like, "Are you gonna stream today?" I was like, "You know what? I feel like streaming today." I don't know why, but I kind of do. Anyway, we're mining here today because I don't know. I don't know. Basically, number one mining guy, Femboy RAF, or Tired Albert. Why did I forget his actual name? Anyway, Tired Albert was like he did an AMA on Reddit, and in one of the replies, he was like, "This area is pretty good." And I remember before in a previous stream, people were saying, well, I mean, people said this was a good area to mine in, and I remember trying it out in that stream, and then I couldn't find a good groove in the mining because, like, if I'm not finding it, like, if it doesn't feel good, then it's probably not, good. If you get what I mean, right? You gotta you gotta get into a good rhythm with mining. Otherwise, like, you don't want that. You want to get the gray shit to mine the white shit. Anyway, okay. Now I need negative pet luck though. Okay, what is Arval talking about? Actually, that's an interesting thing. I looked in here recently. I got 2 bill mining XP on my silverfish. That's kind of cool, right? It's probably more than 2 bill. Hold on, let me look on Skycrypt. Skycrypt will give a little bit more of an accurate thing. So let's have a look. What is my silverfish on? 2.03 billion. Damn. That's a large number, I would say. But yeah. Fuck, what was I talking about? Yeah, basically, couldn't get into a rhythm before, but now I kind of have got a rhythm. But anyway, he was saying this is really good, and um, the reason I'm kind of going back to this area is because, there was one stream that I tried out Picobulus and basically did horribly shit with it. But that's because I didn't know that you had to get close to the ores for it to work. I mean, why do you have to get close to the ores? We will never know. Skyblock is an enigma. Um, but yeah. Anyway, for the same reason I use Picobulus now as basically I'm trying this out again. I might as well give it a second chance, sort of thing, like I did with Picobulus. I'm giving it a second chance, and it seems that I think I've gotten into a good rhythm with it as well. Like, I seem to be mining a lot better than I did last time in it. So I don't know. Also, like, um, lol, you stream took late, too late. All right, just because it's 10 p.m. and I usually go to sleep at this time. Um, allow it, allow it. I wanted to stream, but I was doing bed wars with the boys. I was actually doing bed wars with the boys. It was a fun time. We did a little bit of bed wars. I was rusty as all hell, and basically got comboed. Not ideal. Yeah, probably. The thing is, I pretty much a lot like there was a time when I was actually into Bed Wars on my own, but now I only play it, if I'm playing with someone else, i.e. the boys, the co-op. And interestingly enough, I thought the because I was chatting to them today, I was like, I was talking about skyblock because yes, I don't know, they don't play skyblock, and I was under the impression that they, or at least one of them, was going to come back to it at some point, but then he confirmed today that he's never going to come back to skyblock. So sad. Anyway, basically, I asked, "Can I have your money?" and they said no. So, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I could have had an extra few million coins, but it was not meant to be. I would actually get a like they underestimate how much money they have. But now that I'm thinking about it, they probably didn't see it as that because like they probably want to keep their, armor and weapons and all that sort of thing. But they have a lot more money than they think they do. But also, yeah, they don't enjoy Skyblock. Understandable, to be honest, because like kind of I would I was about to say Skyblock is a niche game, but then I was like, well, 40,000 players. I don't know if I could call that niche, but I don't know, man. They're not in the kind of Skyblock players. I don't. They don't enjoy Skyblock. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. That's pretty much it. They don't enjoy Skyblock. But yeah. Anyway, new mining update when? Mining update, please, admins. I don't know. Actually, no. I don't want to. Not that I have any influence on this, of course, but it would be nice if if they uh, if they took their time and polished it off properly. Make sure to get rid of all the bugs. Not that that will do anything. Of course, there'll be a wipe up. There'll be a an inventory wipe on the first day of the update because of course there would be. I mean, it's just tradition at that point. It's just tradition. Yo, notifications finally came. Hell yeah, epic. I don't know why YouTube struggles with notifications. So YouTube really does. Uh, just why is I do question a lot of things that YouTube does by MVP plus plus, but why? Um, but yeah, I really do question why with YouTube sometimes because they remove a lot of features. More well, they remove a lot more features than they add usually. It seems. And that's a scam. No, for alpha server. Yeah, there's a consideration. But what if I don't give a shit? Oh no, man. If yeah, I guess it would be cool, but also no, I don't think I will. It's not. I mean, did they release it on the alpha server? Not that I would know, because I'm not MVP plus plus. But yeah, if I had to get MVP plus plus to do it, I wouldn't personally, even if it's a mining update, Alan. But that's just me. Imagine paying like 20 to 30 every month for another plus. I do be like that sometime. I really do. You do get that yellow name. Uh, but why get yellow name when you can get red name? Exactly. Become an admin today. That would be cool. That'd be very cool. Actually, you wanna hear an interesting thought process I've had while at work? I was like, I should apply for nerds while I'm at work. I get home, I'm like, I'm too tired to apply for nerds because I would like to make I'd like to like write out a thought like a proper suggestion uh or update suggestion type thing before I would apply for nerds sort of thing. That's kind of what I would want to do. But yeah, so I get home, I'm too tired to do it. Then I go into work the next day. I'm like, hey, I should apply for nerds. And that cycle repeats. Wait, Macash works how much per week? It's a, I would say it's a 9 to 5, but it's actually an 8:30 to 5. But it's actually an 8 to 5. But yeah, it's kind of a, I, I wake up, go to work, return home at 6 p.m. and have nothing but 4 hours or 5 hours until I go to sleep again. I mean wage. Oh, it's minimum wage. It is what it is, my guy. It is what it is. We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. That's a, is there more titanium in this area? I mean, sometimes I feel like other areas get more titanium than than others, but it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't. SMH, so a pound. Yeah, I get a pound a week. Kind of do be like that. Man, get a better job. Uh, Situation not that simple. Tempest, almost a technoplate. But nah, I'm not gonna talk about work this stream because no, it's like for anything interesting, it'd have to get too personal, and I do not want to get too personal about it. So I don't think I will. SMH or screen. I almost said scream schedule. Yes, I have a schedule for screaming. You know, I do it every week, every like Friday night. I just scream. I don't know. Anyway, streams technoplate, technoplate, fucking techno cutlery, techno fucking knife, techno fork, techno spoon, techno blade, techno drill. I just realized these are all things he's named as his like actual Minecraft tools. But yeah. Anyway, as for as a stream schedule, why is that so hard for me to say? Stream schedule, stream schedule, You monkey! I lost 3 of your streams. Shame yourself. What do you mean you lost? I lost 3 of your streams. I don't understand what you mean, Alan. What do you mean? I lost you. I mean you lost 3 of my. I do not understand. I don't understand. Anyway, what I was trying to say, Alan, is that I don't have a stream schedule. I just stream when I wish, when I can be asked, when I want to. I don't know. All right, Makash, where do you live? Who's your crush? Who's your teacher? What kind of roadman are you? Uh, why can't I incorporate the slang along with the posher um, vocabulary? Is that just not allowed? Can I not um, chat with the mandem? That was very cringe. What the fuck did I just say? By the way, did you private your last stream? Did Olev said me you privated your last stream? I did not private my last stream. When hold on. Last stream was 2 days ago. I don't stream every day. I didn't stream yesterday. It says stream 2 days ago, but I guarantee it's yeah 9th. That is technically 3 days ago. What are you talking about? Oh, bruv, why are you wearing an Ezzy's? I don't know what the fuck. Oh fuck. What do you mean? What do you mean? Uh, have I I don't think I actually like if I don't like a VOD, then I'll delete the VOD. I won't private it. But no, I don't delete VODs very often. Like only when I feel like, the VOD was utter trash, utter fucking rubbish, if you will. Then at that point I'm like, is this worth leaving up? Just no. But no, I don't delete VODs very often. How's it going mining all the way? I do be mining forever. A lot of people are like, when will you stop mining? And I'm just thinking like, but why would I stop? I think I think people don't get that I'm actually a mining main. This is what I do. It's kind of like saying to it's kind of like saying to Death Streaks, when are you gonna stop dungeons? Actually, to be fair, a lot of people do say that, don't they? Do people say to Death Streaks, when are you gonna stop dungeons? I feel like people have said that. People also say touch grass. I will genuinely go outside, pick up some grass, and put it on my windowsill, and so anyone who next comes and fucking tells me to touch grass, I will do it. I will literally do it. I don't know. But yeah, I find it strange, the whole touch grass thing. Should I start being sus for content? Please no. Touching grass changes your life. I don't know, man. Sounds like witchcraft. I sadly hitted mining 30 3 days ago. I swear you had a lot more than mining 30, Tempest. I'm like 90% sure you did. Wait, what? You only have 30? I swear. I. Ah. Well, good job, my guy. You got mining 30. Very cool. I thought you had more, but mining 30, that's very cool. Very epic. That is the wrong button. But there we go. Anyway, another thing. I have like 100 and something mil of enchanted titanium and mithril. I also have some diamonds because, like, obviously I'm saving up for the mining update, and I feel like a lot of other people are as well. So I'm kind of. I feel like. I feel like there's going to be a massive crash, or either there's going to be a massive crash, or enchanted mithril and titanium won't change in price at all. Because like, I think Tide Albert said he has like 2 billion worth of enchanted mithril saved. Like that is probably enough to satisfy the entire fucking skyblock economy for the update. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Soon I will have summer break and not miss streams. And then he just goes sussy. I'm not saying that. I refuse. I refuse vehement. I refuse greatly. I was about to say vehemently, but I don't even know what that means anymore. I have lost the meaning of words. Lend me the 100 mil. Bruh. Bruh. SMH. I'm gonna request that 50k that I gave you. Why do I keep on remembering that 50k? I'm just gonna remember it until you give me 50k, you know? Maybe if you give me 50k, then I will think about giving you 100 mil. Maybe. Perhaps. Definitely not a scam. Oh yeah, that 50k. Necron. This sentence. This goddamn sentence. No. It will fund my Rev 7 and Reaper mask. But why though? Oh yeah, that 50. Oh yeah, lend me 100 mil, I'll give you 50k. I'll think about it. I'll have a big consideration. I'll have a thonk. But yeah. Anyway, I got 8 mil mithril powder now. That's pretty cool. Anyway, boys, what are we doing? What are we going to be talking about for the next hour? What do you think? What do you want to chat about? I'm worried about myself. I find sus memes funny. I mean, everything can be funny if you just think it's all ironic, you know? If you just, too mad the shit, where you just like, uh, you get what I mean? If you just look at Too Mad's content, you can see he has evolved into a next level being that I don't fucking know anymore. You get what I mean though, right? You should play Metopia? What the fuck is that? That's a bit much. What's a bit much, Step Sam? I mean, I need a Reaper Mouse for tanking and Slayer Enderman too. I think that's a bad idea. Probably. I don't know. I did so actually wait, guys, I got to I did a thing. I did a thing. How do I show you the thing? I guess I'll have to actually leave the what is this area? The Dwarven Mines. I'm like, yeah, brain's kind of not going too well at the moment. I should have gone to sleep by this point. Just allow it. Just give me an allowance of small brain moments today. I mean this stream. I need to like stream in the midday or in like the morning at some point. 'Cause I feel like there's a lot of times where I'm just very small brain during stream. Stream Bed Wars? No. Why? I mean, I've been playing Genshin Impact far more than Skyblock now. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, like, Skyblock. I mean, to be fair, Skyblock do have that Ender Slayer now, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's an interesting amount of health that it has there, don't you think? Very interesting. Anyway, I got to Enderman 5, which is pretty cool. So I now have access to those recipes, and I've crafted a grand total of one of them. The upgraded katana. And I would like to kill a tier 4 Enderman, but that's just not gonna fucking happen. But yeah, if I kill... Oh wait, I need to get to... I want those again. Except the level 7 one doesn't mean anything, because I have a 5% cheaper Slayer thing. But the level 6 one would be really good. That would actually be nice. I'd like to kill a tier 4 so I could have another, 1% combat XP. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, otherwise there's... I mean, I would like to get Enderman Slayer to 9, but that's gonna take a long time. A very, very long time, because, like, that's got to be, like, after the... That's got to be, like, after the main sort of part of the next mining update, and then... By then... Like, I still may be mining after that. I don't know. It's kind of like after my need for mining. I don't know, man. Like, there's certain levels of need of mining, right? Like, when an update's first come out, basically, I'm not going to do end say I got to mine now, sort of thing. Look at chat. I'm on a rant, Alan. Allow it. I'm on a rant. Well, not really. I'm just talking. I mean, I got Enderman 3 from tier 1. Nice. Nice. It takes a long time, though. I did a few tier 3s. In fact, I've done, like, 17 tier 3s, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know. I've done a lot of tier 3s. And tier 3s are... I can just about do a tier 3. Except... I mean, I do have rems there just in case. Mining the heart of a big... Oh, yeah. Mining the heart of big, tall black people that teleport. I mean, Endermen are tall, and they are black. And they do have purple eyes. And they're also 3 meters tall. So they are very tall. Damn. Cut the laser. Oh wait, cuz the laser. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go. See ya, Tempest. But yeah. I should probably return to mining, to monkey even, but no, just to mining for now. Um, is there anything else in here that I was gonna, other than like, me being level 5 in this thing? Nah. Give me 25 mil and I will pay you back in about 2 to 30,000 business days. Or for an extra 5 mil I can add 1,000 business days. Jeez. That's an offer I can't refuse. Have a nice day or night. Good night, Tempest. I mean, you're in the you're somewhere close to my time zone, so it's probably similar timing. But yes, good night. Um, Party me, but why? I mean, sure, but why? What was it? Yeah. So I got this sword. I got it on Fabled. I got Fumings. It's fuming. Okay, anyway. I'm in the UK, yes. Yeah, same here. UK moment. This is a UK moment. A certified one, in fact. I'm buying this channel. The fuck? How much to be fair, how much are you going to buy it for? How much would I sell this channel for? I probably wouldn't sell it for a lot more money than a lot of other people would, because like a lot of people would just make a new channel, but I like the name, you know. I got my name on it, so that's kind of like how much would I have the name for as well. Also, there's people that have subscribed to the channel. That's another thing. Not even a pound. What was that for? I don't remember. So you get it before you die, May. I'm not. What are you talking about? Dry bacons. So you get it before you die. I'm very confused, but sure, I'll party you. Why not? Why not? Fuck it. Why not? Who's better and who has more net worth than you or Undertaker? I think Undertaker has more net worth, but I've done more mining. That's probably what it is. Neither is really better, I guess. I mean, technically, no one's better than anyone else, because you got a sweat on one end, but then you don't have, you have a fucking lapis armor type beat on the other end, but they haven't actually played skyblock, so maybe they're the real winners here. I don't know. I don't know. There was an e-girl scammer that scammed 1 billion coin from Sims. You know what? I respect the hustle. Sorry, I can't type for shit. Why can't I see the word shit? I think that's in your com settings, my guy. That is in your own settings, and you have to change that yourself. /ban Sims. You know what? I back it. Ban people who are bad. Just ban everyone in the world. But yeah, I made that sword. Very cool. What do you guys think? Very epic gaming. I got my... Oh yeah, I recombobulated my emerald blade. That's a thing. All Sims were removed from the world. I have a wand of restoration. Do I have anything else I want to show you guys? I don't think I do. I have this just in case a better drill / pickaxe is added. I don't know why, just in case. It most likely will be, I mean, mining update, very hyped. Again, I hope they, polish it properly. No bugs, no white bugs, please, maybe. I don't know, man. It'll definitely give me something to do. Not like I already have a thing to do. Like, I would like to get to Enderman Slayer 9, but then I don't want to invest money into it because I know that a mining update's happening soon. So, yeah. Also, Scorpius. Scorpius is becoming meh soon. Very cool. Mine for 5 minutes with a secret setting on. Eh? Do you mean the super secret settings? Because no. Why would I ever? There should be a food system where you eat food and it levels your stats. I'm gonna have a hard disagree on that one. That does not sound like something I would like in the game. So yeah, I don't think I will. But you know what I will say? You know what, God Pots? 1 billion coins per. I will one up everyone chatting shit on God Pots. They're now 1 billion coins per. But they last for 5 seconds. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I can't turn them off now. Oh, you're talking about super secret settings? See, what you gotta do is if you turn them on, which I'm not gonna do because it's actually kind of a pain to get it to where it's not happening anymore. But it says like, you know, shade. In here it will say shader or whatever. You can't turn on super secret settings cause Optifine. Oh. Well, that's actually a benefit of Optifine then. Interesting. I should probably go to the mining area then. I should do some mining this stream. I literally just named the stream mining. I like that. I very much do. But I also added a few blocks to my aspect at the end. And I'm very happy. Because now it does 12 blocks apparently. I like money. I like money too. See, I wish I had more money. You know, I may have 1 billion, but I wish I had, like, if I had Swavy type money, come on, man, it'd be done. I'd have, like, 5 drills. I would have, you know, drippy type sorrow. You know, I would have fucking, like, you know, G7 P7 sorrow. And it would be amazing. And of course, you know, I would have had, you know, I'd have fucking G7 P7 Frozen Blaze by now if I had Swavy type money. You know it would happen. I mean, it's gonna happen anyway. But it would have happened a lot sooner if I had Swavy type money. Since you have so much money, get max Necron and Warden to max your damage output. Yeah, but no. Because that's combat. And combat is stinky. Did you know that Cat is only 14 years old and anyone who sims for her sussy? Damn. It's not good. Skyblock players are down cataclysmic. I mean, all you need is Marina, and then it's just done. It's done for everything. You know, Skyblock players, they're down cataclysmic. They're down bad. It's not good. And I mean, yes, I'm talking about the subreddit. The subreddit's down bad. But no, that was a while ago. Much better now. A lot less Marina art. A lot less of it. Actually, to be fair, there was a lot more. I feel like that kind of just made it so the subreddit has more art in general, which is nice because now it's just a lot less memes, and there's also some art sprinkled in there. Like, it's not full of art, but now there's art sprinkled with the memes, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, it's not it's not a lot of the posts, but it's some of them. Pretty epic. A lot of the posts on a lot of posts on the subreddit, and actually a lot of comments as well, are also. Wait, hold on. I wanted to stare at you mine because why not? Hypixel horny block, yes, very much. So, can you warp? Never. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. There's a few posts where they're kind of hating on 30, unjustifiably, in my opinion. Like, come on, man. They're referencing him saying God Pots should be 10 mil. Like, come on, man. He didn't even say that. I'm disappointed. Reddit's supposed to be the big brain place, right? You know, it's got to be the wholesome 100, intellect 100 type beat. But no, why are they being small brain? Isn't he the one that got them to nerf strength? I don't think he told them to do it. Pretty sure he doesn't have that kind of power. But yeah, I don't know, man. Humanity's getting sus. He called Shadow Assassin Endgame. Technically, Mini-Clune called Shadow Assassin Endgame. Well, I don't know if he called it Endgame. He said that... Oh, let me get the direct mini Clune quote. Because I don't know if I agree with that statement, the statement that he said. I'm gonna find the comment that I'm referencing here. I'm doing my research, unlike most of the people on the subreddit. Uh, beacon waifu. He's Alan. What are you on about today? Are you just trying to be strange? I respect it. I respect it. Mini Clune. Comments. He said, and I quote, "If full Shadow Assassin and Livid are mid-game, then a Lambo and a multi-story Manhattan condo are middle class." He didn't say, you know, he didn't... That's what Mini Clune said. I don't know if he... I don't know if that is, like... Would you say that's... I mean, that's definitely not middle class, of course. But that's not like, you know, Amazon. That's not Jeff Bezos type shit. Bezos. Jeff Bezos. Skills, dude. Skills are very important. I would say late game is 300 mil net worth, end game like a bill. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't know, man. Today I just got a new bike. Very cool, Alan. Very nice. Why does that remind me of the Markiplier shitpost? You know, why does my mind go to these things? I don't know. Max skills, end game, late game, like 30. I don't know if it's... Yeah. I kind of dislike how much people I don't know, man. How do I put this into a position that I can back? But weight. A lot of people care about weight, and I personally don't get it. Even though I have... Is 9,000 weight a lot of weight? I don't even know. Probably not. But yeah, a lot of people care about weight, but I don't know why. Well, I know it's supposed to be some sort of indication for how far you are along in the game, maybe? Is that what weight is supposed to be? But if I saw the calculation, right, I could pick apart many problems with it. Because I guarantee you it's got some heavy focus on catacombs. Guaranteed. Although it probably does have a heavy focus on skills as well. Fair enough. Skills and net worth. Yeah. But I bet it has, like, you know, catacombs as like a big part of it. Fucking Necron doesn't have legs. And no arms. Wait, what? Necron doesn't need legs or arms. I mean, technically he has arms. He has arms but with heads on them. I mean, Necron is like... I mean, you're trying to like... You're trying to compare him to a human where he's clearly a wither. He is not from this plane of existence. He's from the wither realm. PV Makash. I will do that in a sec. I downloaded the new NEU version. The latest, in fact. And I was like... I bet he's added, you know, Ender Slayer to the PV. And I see a distinct lack of Ender Slayer. But to be fair, that's fine. I don't... It's not even that... It's not that deep. It's not that deep, PV Makash, but why? The Watcher is an eye. I mean, the Watcher really do be an eye. You really do. Yeah. What was I talking about? Weight. Yeah. I don't know, man. People shouldn't care about it too much. I've given up on going further into it, but I just can't be asked at this point. I mean, there's a lot of people that have a weird thing about, I'm better than you, you're trash, Lamau. LLLL. Very strange. I mean, some people do it ironically, but then it's like, when the people do it unironically, it's like, oh, that's a bit cringe. Oh no. The net worth calculation is off because it doesn't add prices of stars. Ah. Yeah, where's my net worth on NEU then? 2.3 billion. I mean, most net worth calculations, fucking impeccable speech, wonderful. Speech is a billion, very cool. Anyway, most net worth calculators are going to be flawed in some way. It's just that NEU is extra flawed. But yeah, like, most net worth calculators, in fact, all of them will not count minions, I bet. They won't count items in chests on your island. They won't count technically money you've spent on things. Do they count? I think they do count Slayer costs, like the cost to get a certain Slayer level. I think they do count that. But there's a lot of things net worth calculators don't have in them. Anyway. Watcher in the nutshell, I see where you're going, hee hee hee, ha ha ha, like a creep. I mean, to be fair, you do be guarding the bosses. And if you're guarding a boss, then you're probably, on the verge of death. Because, if you don't do a good enough job guarding, then you either get killed by whoever you're guarding, because you're not doing a good enough job guarding, or you get killed from guarding in general, because skyblock players be like, you're dead. Wait, I don't think you kill the watcher. He just heads out, doesn't he? He's just like, I head out. Butter, head out. It's like, what the fuck am I on? And I'm a laser you if you jump. Who cares about any? We care about AB, the law? What the fuck are you talking about? Gotta admit, the Isle of Man TT looks sick. I don't know what you mean. The Isle of Man is an interesting place. I should go there. I don't really go anywhere anyway. The Isle of Man is cool. It's an interesting... Why... You know what? No, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that on at late at night on the stream. The greatest show on earth. Street Race Isle of Man. Oh, that's pretty cool. They do be zooming. He's zooming. He do be going fast. Fucking Jesus. He be on that. Zooming. He's zooming. The newest dungeon journal is called Murder. What? It do be spoopy, yes. Very spoopy. They really did not care about the like, no one gave a shit about the dungeon journals. No one gave a singular shit. Nor do I. Like, why did they do that? I don't know, man. Check Discord? Bruh. Let's go on Discord. Tempest. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love this meme. I don't think you guys can hear it though if I play this. You got a license for getting stabbed? I got my stabbing license right here. He doesn't have a license for not getting stabbed though. That's the real thing he missed out on. He should have gotten He should have got a being stabbed license, and then maybe the officer would have had to do something. You know, maybe. Let's talk about spoopy stories. I don't think I will. You know, I like. Why do people like horror? Horror is strange. I don't understand. Uh, like people, there are actually people who watch, horror films and that. And that doesn't sound surprising to many people. Of course, people watch horror films. But if you really think about it, why? You're literally you're literally paying to watch something to scare you. Like if you wanted something to scare you, then there are much cheaper alternatives, I'm sure. And actually, that makes me think. You know that meme, or you know the memes where it's like, um, fuck, was there any I don't even remember. I was gonna reference like the memes about, or if there were memes about, it being like really late at night and then not going to go in the dark. But I can't think of any memes about that. Well, are there memes about that? Because I remember, I know there's memes about um you know people like opening the fridge at like 3 a.m. I know those memes. Those are funny. But no, the memes like where it's like, demons in the dark type shit. Oh no, there are no, I do remember now. There are memes like, people going downstairs at night in the dark without turning on the light. I'm pretty sure there were memes about that. And honestly, first time I did it, very scary. It was dark. But now, I go downstairs in the dark, not scared at all. Very cool story, I'm sure. This is very much a very cool story, bro, but did I ask type moment. I don't know. I don't what the fuck just happened there? Did you see that? Oh, it's because my pot ran out. I know a meme, me showering in the darkness and let my guard down on the demons. Is that is that what I think it is? Is what you're implying correct? Am I am I picking up what you're putting down here? Because if so, I'd rather, let's move on from that one. Let's buy this god pop. I said let's buy this god pop. I said let's. I swear to God, man. Let's buy this god pop. There we go. 469. See, I've been watching a few Undertaker videos because the concepts he has pretty good, very interesting. But then he has to like, go on about the 69s and the 420s and shit. I really do be like that sometime. But then again, I kind of just like really shitly implement Too Mad's humor in my streams. And I also stream for like a very long time talking about jack shit. So I have the pinnacle of content as well. Very cool. I know I didn't mention anything. Wait, what? It was just a text, no picture? Hey? Wait, what are you talking about, Alan? I'm confused. Highly confused. It says 9 blocks, but does that look like 9 blocks? I'm 90% sure. I still don't understand what 69 means. Surely, Alan. Surely you know by now the legends of the two numbers. Hello, a cool guy. Welcome to the stream of mining, mithril, and shit. No? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Maybe it's best if you don't know. Yeah, Alan. Really don't know. Yeah. Well, that's fine. There's some things that you do not need to know. Or whether I know you need to know them is also, I don't even know if I need to know. I don't know if I need to to let you know. Should I let you know? Do I need to know that I need to know to? I don't even know. It's that time where I gotta end it. I gotta end the stream. I got nothing. My brain is dead inside. I'm very glad it's Saturday. I'm very glad it's Saturday. Honestly, not looking to go, not looking forward to going into work on Monday. But then again, who does look forward to going into work? Someone who actually enjoys their job? Imagine. Anyway. Well, there was a solid 1 hour of stream. Have I streamed for an hour? Almost. I could end it. I could do it. I don't really like doing the short streams because it feels like I kind of just streamed. I don't know, it doesn't feel like a good stream when I stream only for an hour. You need to know that I want you to shut the fuck up. Fair enough, fair enough. I've got my profile picture was this. Hold on, I need to go onto YouTube because when I look in restream chat, it doesn't show profile pictures. Yeah, where have you set it to? I can't see, it's too small. Yeah, I can't enlarge it either. This is just a pain in the arse. God damn it, YouTube. You know what, fuck it. No, I'm going back onto the whole YouTube not having any features thing. Like, what features did they have that they removed? Because I remember that they removed features, and I'm disappointed. There's a lot of things that I'd actually really like YouTube to add, but now I've just forgotten them all because like, when were you gonna suggest something that YouTube would add and it actually would get added? Probably never. So that's kind of why, ideas are in my mind and then they just sit there for ages, but then you don't remember them, you don't think about them anymore, they just leave, and it's very sad. And that's why I need to write things down, but then when I write things down I don't capture the full essence of what I was thinking about, because usually when I think about something I think about other things to do with that thing and basically think of a lot more of a detailed idea, but then when I write it down I don't think of it as detailed, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm bad at writing things down. And who the fuck showers in the darkness? If you shower in darkness, no. If you shower in the darkness, you are very strange. There is no one who should shower in darkness. Like, why would you do that? Unless you like, that makes no sense. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, if you do that, why? We want to hear your thoughts. We need to hear more. We need a larger diversity of opinion. If you shower in darkness, we want to know why. We want to put you into rehab. I just came to say hi, I want to watch this vid by Too Mad, I'm sorry. You know what, fair enough, understandable. Better head out, I assume. But yeah, see a cool guy. I mean, it's mining, man. Dying of ghosts is a low chance, but never zero. I mean, technically, there's always a chance of everything. Dream type beat, if you get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying with the 7.5 trillion odds, I don't know what I'm saying, man. But you get what I mean? Hello, Chef Hot Pocket. Welcome to the stream where I'm mining. See, I sometimes question, like, how have Arval, Tide Albert, Hosh Lucas, whatever, how have they gotten so many ores mined compared to me? And what I need to realize and remember is that, like, all I need to do is just watch a stream of mine, and I can see how shittly I mine. Like, do I even mine that much better when I don't stream? I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know, because I don't even think about it. Well, there's never a chance that you would shut the fuck up. Well, I don't expect... I mean, okay, come on, man. Man, you expect me to be silent for like 90% of the stream? I do understand um the whoa, fucking brain moment. I do understand the benefit of not speaking 100% of the time though. Because I remember there was because I don't know if I've just gotten a lot more used to it, but when I used to, I think this was back when I used to watch, or when I first started watching YouTube. There, there was this one YouTuber that I started watching. They wouldn't like. Of course, you're supposed to talk in a YouTube video. Yeah, that's kind of what you're supposed to do. But he would not shut the fuck up. He would not have a single pause of, thought, or just not a single, you know. It was just constant. It would never like he just did not stop talk. It was weird. I found it very strange, but I feel like I don't recognize that anymore because I feel like there's probably some other people who do it, but I just don't think about it anymore. Uh it's probably well, you get what I mean. I've probably gotten used to it. That's the thing. And I probably do it a little bit more, or at least I probably talk a lot more than I would have thought I would have back when I back then at least. Because I remember back then, I always thought about like making a video or streaming, um, but I didn't because I don't know. I should have, because then I could cringe at my old videos, and that would be great stream content, right? I don't know, but back then I was very much so aware of that guy talking a lot more than he should have, essentially. So I found out Frozen Blaze does more damage than Necron in dungeons, but Necron has a decent amount more EHP. Frozen Blaze with Blaze Pet. That is interesting. But are they both viable? That's the thing. If they're both viable, then does it really matter? A cool guy says, "I'm sorry, I will leave." It's fine, a cool guy. You see, I think people aren't used to kind of IBX Toy Cat's kind of style of content. It's not that I'm trying to emulate it, of course. I'm not trying to fucking copy his style. But I remember watching his streams and thinking like, there's a lot of times where he reads someone's comment and basically just like, uh, trying to think of how to describe it, but basically, I don't know how to describe it. Basically, the person would not like what he said, but he doesn't give a shit, which is brilliant. And they also don't like. You'd think that they wouldn't like what he said, or at least maybe skyblock players probably wouldn't like how he said it or what he said. But people respond perfectly fine with it. I don't. I'm definitely not doing it justice. But I'll describe it better another day. Definitely not at this time of night. Necron is better, but Frozen Blaze works too for way cheaper. It's better for the price. I mean, that could be true, but it's also a sort of thing of, um, like, what would you recommend to people? You would recommend Frozen Blaze maybe for it being cheap, or Necron for it being better or whatever. But a lot of the time, this goes back into Skyblock players being very elitist, right? A lot of the time, people very much judge you for your choice, and will be like, "Ooh, Frozen Blaze," or "Ooh, Superior," and unironically as well. That's the thing. The unironic part about that one is the very, very much cringe. But also, I find it very strange that they care about, people's choices in that matter. Especially, like I remember there was this guy, right, who like I was in Frozen Blaze when the Enderman Slayer first came out, and I was dying to a tier 2 because I didn't know about the beacon thing. So he was like, Frozen Blaze is trash, get a better armor set. When it wasn't the armor set that I was doing it. It's just people's mindset about, you have to have the meta set. You can't do anything else. You must do it this way. Because if everyone does it this way, if you're not doing it this way, then you are wrong and should be, and you're basically an idiot. Basically, that's kind of what some people think, and I'm disappointed highly, very much so. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's better for the price. No one has ever mentioned in the runs that I have done that I'm in Frozen Blaze because Frozen Blaze works fine. Yeah, I think a lot of people, because I remember doing dungeon, like when dungeons first released, I did it in Frozen Blaze, and like 90% of the runs would be fine. 90% of the time, no one said anything. Even if I did really bad that run, a lot of the time, no one would be like, "Oh, you've used Frozen Blaze, you're bad," or whatever. Um, but there were some times you got that sometimes where it's like Frozen Blaze, ooh, put on a real armor set, and it's just like, damn, why the cringe? Why the cringe? Since I'm not an insanely high catacomb level, the EHP from Necron armor it gives me is needed to do higher floors. That is true. That is probably true, especially for like master mode. That's probably a thing. But I think an interesting thing with Frozen Blaze, right, is that the more that you add to it, the better it becomes. And technically, any armor set, the more you add to it, the bigger it becomes. But, Growth 7, while it adds 30 extra HP to 30 extra HP per piece, uh, comparatively to Growth 5, of course. I think. Is it 30? I think it's 30. Anyway, it adds 30 more per piece to Necron, whereas with Frozen Blaze it adds 30 times 1.4. And just saying, the 1.4 go, it counts. It counts. I have to go. See ya, Alan. Because that extra 1.4, the other armor doesn't have it. So to be fair, you got to factor that in with Frozen Blaze. Things that you add to it get 40% better. So, interesting part with it. Interesting armor set in general. Wait, hold on. Um, but but if I want to do higher floors like M2 or M3, I might have to buy Necron armor. Since I'm not insanely high catacombs level, the HP that Necron armor gives is better. I feel like my Frozen Blaze armor, I could probably get away with doing Master Mode Floor 2. Probably not higher than that. Makash, you talk like a college professor. I'm taking a class right now. College professor. I mean, I don't know, man. I just like chatting shit. It do be a vibe. See, a lot of people, I think, it's interesting because, like, 30 Virus, when he streams, I remember him saying, like, oh, politics. I don't want to talk about politics. But, like, why not? A lot of people don't want to talk about politics just because, like, they don't want to say the wrong thing. But that is a thing in itself that you can talk about, right? Why don't you challenge the fact that, if you say the so-called wrong thing in politics, then you're somehow socially ostracized or, basically Hitler at that point. Like, I think that's a very unhealthy thing to have. So you shouldn't, in my opinion, feel like you shouldn't talk about politics because of that. Because ultimately the people who, will sort of shut you down for your opinions or whatever, they're the people in the wrong in that situation. But otherwise, I'm probably not going to talk about politics this stream. Unless, I don't know. I probably won't. Not for a long time either. Because, like, I don't know. I'm not really informed or up to date with what's going on in the political situations at the moment. I don't really care. I haven't the interest for it at the moment. Have in the past, but at the current moment, not. I don't give a shit. Currently, I mean, I don't think there's not really that many things interesting going on anyway. I don't think there's no Brexit debate. There's no Trump type beat. I don't know, man. Did you bid on the Marina drawing? I did not. I want to get an ice spray one, but it's 28 mil right now. I saw it yesterday at 22 mil. Well, um, I don't know. Let's have a look at it now. What is it? Ice spray. Lowest price is 29. It's even higher than you say it is, Chef Hot Pocket. Damn. I remember getting an ice spray one because I used to do essence running. I call it essence running, but obviously you don't know it as essence running because no one does it, of course. But essentially, I did a lot of like lower floors to get ice essence, spider essence, so I could uh, star my tarantula helmet and frozen blades in the future because it used to cost a lot more ice essence than it did. So I need to kill a lot more frozen adventurers in that. Uh, so wait, what were you saying again? I forgot. Oh yeah, what involved in while doing that, in doing that, I dropped an ice spray. Probably because I was killing a lot more frozen adventurers than the average uh done, you know. In the average time, I was killing a lot more frozen adventurers. So I got an ice spray. That was really cool. And back then I think it was worth like 50 mil or something. So that was really cool and very nice. And yeah, that was like probably one of the biggest things in terms of like value that I got from dungeons is an ice spray. I don't know if there's anything larger. I remember one of my co-op got a giant sword. If only if only he kept it till now, if only. Or even, till like back a little bit because even back then, not long after that, there was a time where giant swords were like 100 mil or so. Makash, we should do dungeons together sometime because we are both frozen blazers. Blaze brothers, hell yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't really enjoy dungeons, Chef Hot Pocket, so probably not unless they like release a dun unless they like release a different dungeon that is ultimately a lot different than the catacombs. Probably, I don't know. I might have to do dungeons at some point to buy things in the Wither shop, but that's kind of like that's a long way off. I've got so many other things that I could do before I have to resort to that, and I probably will do those other things because yeah, I don't really like doing dungeons. Mainly because like doing secrets is boring in general. Um, Everything dies in one hit unless you're playing master mode, and at that point everything probably kills you in one hit. So I don't know. Dungeons, not really the thing. Mining though. Mining though. I do be a mining main. I think I've dropped two giant swords when they were both worth like 17 mil. Oof. See, I feel like with some things you gotta keep them. I wouldn't have thought to keep giant swords though, but there are definitely some things where it's like, well, this isn't going down in price, so maybe, I'll buy a few of them. And I've been thinking of doing it with the enchanted blaze rods, right? I really have been thinking about it because, like, they're revamping all the islands. and they've gone through all of them. Sort of, they've done sort of the end. They've done the spider's nest. They've done the farming islands. They haven't technically done the gold mine, but they did dwarven mine. So I don't know if they would. I don't think they would revamp the gold mine. I think they would just, I think dwarven mines V2 is just gonna do everything they wanted, everything they would want to do with a updated gold mine. I doubt they would do an updated gold mine. But other than that, there's pretty much one thing left, and that's the Blazing Fortress. And that there's a lot of things they could do with, and maybe if they added a later game type stuff, Frozen Blaze might be good. Therefore, Enchanted Blaze Rods will go up, or they could add, something else that Enchanted Blaze Rods are used for. Blaze Rods also don't have a good supply, which means that if they are used for something, they'll rocket up in price because there's not a good way of getting a lot of them at once. That's kind of why quartz was so expensive, is because there's not a really good way of getting quartz, and the only good way of getting quartz is either to put minions down or put minions down. You get what I mean? It's not very easy to get quartz. So that's kind of why. Especially considering there's a lot of quartz in general to make the things. I just want to do dungeons so I can maybe get a lot of money. Yeah, dungeons are good for money. There's a lot of things that are also good for money. You got farming, you got technically... Is Bazaar and auction house flipping still a thing? I don't know. But there's a few things that make money. And, what the fuck is that? Why is that there? I don't know. There's a few things that make money, and I feel like finding the one that you enjoy the most and doing that the most is probably the best, and it's probably better, in my opinion, than doing the thing that strictly makes the most money per time. But yeah. Because I want to buy a lot of cool things, I want things, Frozen Blazes will be number one. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Next time Scorpius is mayor, I'm getting G7 P7, Counter-Strike 5, Big Brain 5. I'm getting everything from Scorpius, and I'm putting it on my Frozen Blaze. And then I might do like a subreddit post being... I don't... Probably no, because I don't think... Plasma Flux? Oh, that's another thing as well. I don't know if I want to spend money on that just yet. I would want one, but also mining update. I mean, I'd get the stuff for the Frozen Blaze because that's a thing that I've wanted to get for a while. And although it would take a lot of money, I don't care. I it's either buy it now or wait another, what is it, half a year? I don't even know how often he comes around, but definitely not enough to just not buy it this time. This time I have to, kind of. Otherwise, it'd be way, 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 way too long. My Frozen Blaze is looking kind of air right now. I mean, understandable. Understandable. I mean, a lot of people don't even put G7 on their main armor. There's not a lot of people who put tier 7s on armor. I mean, people don't even put tier 6s sometimes. The best armor changes a lot sometimes. Sometimes, I guess. I mean, there are times where the best armor doesn't change all that much. But then there's also times where it changes so often to where it's well, is it worth putting a tier 6 on it if it may change being the best armor? That's kind of why I think people need to chill with, the best, right? You gotta have something that works for you and, works in general. So that if, the best changes, you don't want to have to switch to that immediately and waste all that money that you spent getting the thing that you have, which is probably perfectly fine. I don't know, man. It's what people want anyway. Whether they want to go for the best all the time is what it is. I got Legion 5 on my legs, Legion 4 on boots, and Legion 3 on the helmet, chest and helmet. and just plain G5, P5. Yeah. I mean, it depends, I guess, if you're planning to go for G7, P7. If you don't, if you don't want to do G7, P7 at all, ever, then, you know, G6, P6 type beat. Whereas if you're planning to do G7, P7 at some point, I wouldn't say I wouldn't recommend getting G6, P6, because that's just a bit of waste of money, isn't it? Or at least in my opinion. So that's kind of why I regret putting. I mean, I put G6, P6 back when G6, P6 was, the best that you could get. Now that it's G7, P7, I in retrospect, I wouldn't have put it on it. But yeah. I mean, actually, I would like it if they added more things to put on armor. Because they added, I don't know if Big Brain 5 works with the Frozen Blaze ability. Like, if I put Big Brain 5 on there, I get an extra 25 intelligence, but does that also get buffed by the Blaze pet? Because it does depend. Like, it depends on whether it's a bonus, like, um, what's the thing? Wisdom. Because wisdom doesn't add intelligence to your armor, it adds intelligence to you. So it doesn't get buffed by the Blaze Pet. It depends on whether it adds it to the armor or not. So, yeah, I'm very... I hope that they add more things to the armor. Because if it does... I mean, cause if they do, I mean, then, Frozen Blaze gets buffed as a result. And that's pretty sick. If I get handles, going to be so epic. I'm going to buy so many things. Damn. What are you planning on buying, Chef Hot Pocket? In particular, other than like the ice spray, the upgrades to the Frozen Blaze and stuff like that. Anything else in particular? I do be curious. I spent a bit of money on trying to get 30 minion slots as well. I did a bit of pelt grinding and contemplated life itself, because grinding pelts, if you know what I mean. I don't know, man. Pelt grinding is annoying because it's like the actual part of it is easy, just killing the thing is amazing, but then having to wait for the next mob to show up, it's like, why? It's really annoying because it feels like you're artificially slowed down instead of doing everything you can, sort of thing. It really feels like, it feels like a timer, because it is. So, like, with a timer, what you could do, right, is, you could do one thing, get pelts, and then if it's a timer, you can go off and do something else. But the timer is so short to where it doesn't make sense to go off and do something else. But it's long enough to be annoying, which makes it a really annoying system, because it's like, it's not worth it to go off and do something else, as I say, but it still stops you. And yeah, it does make it a longer grind, but it's just more annoying than if they made it so that you had to have more pelts for, like, if they wanted to artificially make it longer, they could have made it less annoying by just making the upgrades more expensive with pelts. I mean, maybe there's another reason why they put that like time limit on the on Trevor. It used to be longer, but then they made it shorter. Like, why make it shorter and just not remove it at all? Very strange. I mean, there's a lot of things that I question about why they did certain things in Skyblock, but it's not like you can directly ask them that. I wish I could. I wonder if I could if I got into nerds. See, now I want to get back into nerds again. See what I mean, man? Fucking be cool. I probably people in nerds wouldn't get an answer either, but it'd be cool to be in nerds as well. That'd be nice. Because in nerds you get to make or the admins get to see suggestions that you make. And this is why I should apply to nerds. But then I'd have to make, I'd have to make an update suggestion, but like actually written down, and then that would take a lot of time and effort. And it's already 11:23 p.m. and I want to go to sleep. I don't know. I'm in a real dilemma here, as you can see. In a very large dilemma. What does dilemma even mean? Dilemma. You ever just Google like the definition of words to see what Google thinks they mean? Google says a dilemma is a situation in which a difficult choice has to be made between two or more alternatives, especially ones that are equally undesirable. Ah, interesting. Because a dilemma you just think of as a difficult decision, but then Google just comes out of nowhere and says that it's usually between two equally bad equally bad options, and it's like, well, I didn't know that. Interesting. That's why you got to Google the definition of words sometimes, because there's a lot more to words than you think. Sometimes. Sometimes, obviously, it's just the definition. People annoy me on dungeons. There was a dupe archer and I was upset because I'm archer, so I lose out on damage, and I had the better gear. The other people in the chat in the party said dupe archer, kick one, and the party leader started anyway. Then he said, who gives a fuck? People only don't care about dupe class as long as it's not theirs. Honestly, as a party, leader, I would probably do that. I like having my damage. That is understandable. Like, I remember when I did dungeons, I didn't want any duplicate berserkers. It was like, if you control the party, it's very easy to just be like, hey, you're a berserker, fuck off. But then everyone else in the party's like, you know what? No, we could have had him. Why did you kick him? And then, they get pissed because it's like, oh, why no dupes? We can do it with duplicates, it's fine. And it's like, well, fuck you. It's my party. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunate. That's kind of why I mean, there's a lot of other reasons why I like to make the party myself. I, I never really. I think all the times I've played dungeons, I've been the party leader. There's not a lot of times where I've been in someone else's dungeon party. But that's weird to think, though, right? Is that most people play, I'm in the minority in that situation, of course, because most people, 4 out of 5, join someone else's party, which is really interesting. I'm in the minority of people who did that. I wonder why people don't make their own parties. Or maybe they do. Maybe more people do than don't. But then, they give up on trying to make their own party because no one's going in it, and then they join someone else's. That could be a thing. I don't know. I wonder what it's like nowadays. I haven't done dungeons in ages. I mean, last time I did dungeons wasn't that long ago, was it? I don't even remember. I don't think it changed all that much, so I feel like it's probably the same as to what it was. But yeah. Actually, no, that is the thing I was talking about, IBX Toycat. That's the thing. I remember now. What the fuck? I remember now. It was, people will come to him complaining about something, but then he'll argue a little bit in favor of the thing they're complaining about, which is interesting, because it's like he probably doesn't believe in, perfectly, like the thing they're complaining about, he probably doesn't, believe entirely for the opposite, right? But it's interesting to consider the other situation, which I feel like a lot of people in the subreddit don't do often enough. is very one-sided sometimes. I mean, I've probably already talked about the subreddit being very against 30 virus. I don't know. Sometimes I go on the subreddit and see, you know, I see like a post. Like I saw a post about some guy chatting about some ideas that 30 virus had. So he constructs, what 30 virus said and his response. And interestingly enough, all of his responses started with bruh, which is kind of funny. But then, like, I don't know, you look at his response to, like, he says what 30 virus thinks, he says what he thinks 30 virus says. A lot of the times, like, hold on, let me find that. No, I won't. I don't know. Like, the first one was, I think, was God Pods, right? And you can, like, I could see parts where he's, it's parts like where he's taken, because like one actually God Pot's not a good example. One of them was he said that 30 virus said that Hyperion should be as good as Liver Dagger, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure 30 didn't say that, because if he did, then that is fucking retarded, of course, and I think everyone knows that. I think it's because he says that Hyperion should be nerfed or something, and then people take it as to be like, oh, he wants to make, Hyperion as good as Liver Dagger or something. Oh yeah, they also, a lot of the subreddits, like, they dislike his hatred for secrets, of course, and call him lazy or whatever. But I don't know. I don't see how you can defend secrets personally. They're not most fun system, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh yeah, but like as much as I will, back 30 virus when I feel like he's unjustly being attacked. I don't know if attacked is the right word. I mean, like, they criticize him, but on things that I feel like they don't represent what he says perfectly. Anyway, regardless on how much I'm defending 30 on this situation, there's obviously some unredeemable things, unredeemable ideas. And notably, that's the durability video. That was hot. That was fucking trash. That was fuck. Okay, I'm just saying. Durability idea. I don't think anyone is gonna argue in favor of that one. I haven't seen anyone be like, yeah, that was a good idea. But you know what? I think people just need to learn to respectfully disagree. But then disrespectfully disagree when it's fucking durability idea. Fucking trash. I don't know. I'm having a bit of fun. I think a little bit of fun. Duralius is streaming. Skyblock's birthday event cancelled. Major weapon buffs. Hypixel Skyblock news. Damn, that looks interesting. Also, they didn't celebrate Skyblock's anniversary. That's so sad. Why didn't they do that? You know what? Fuck it. I'm watching it. Is it a stream or is it a video? I feel like it should be a video. It is. Skyblock's second anniversary came and went, and the silence was deafening. It was. It really was Duralius. I don't know if you can hear the video. But if you can, then I don't know. On top of this, a major buff has been made to one of Skyblock's most iconic weapons. My name is Duralius, and welcome back to Skyblock News. Hey, we got Skyblock News here, boys. We're going to have to talk
about the Skyblock Party Time event, which was meant to celebrate Skyblock's second anniversary.
Skyblock's second anniversary went uncelebrated by the admins in game, at least. SMH. Big sad. Unfortunate. It'd be. I don't know, man. They could have done something. It'd be nice if they did something like small for it, at least, I think. That would have been nice. Maybe if they, maybe if they just made it so, like, the rarity. Actually, to be fair, the rarity being upgraded is a pretty big thing. Where is it? There it is. Like, they could have added a. They could have made it so that you could get another one of these talismans. They could have done that. Or they could have made it so the talisman got upgraded magic fine. They could have upgraded its rarity. They could have done literally anything. I don't know. It would have been cool to see them celebrate Skyblock's second anniversary. But, it is what it is. Anyway, let's carry on with the video.
For those who don't know, the game originally came out on June 11th, 2019, and it has officially been
Yep.
2 years since the game arrived.
Exactly.
Last year, we got
In fact, I've been playing for so long that I mean, there's a decent amount of people who started directly on Skyblock's, initial release. That Iron Man is 8 months old, so that's pretty recent. That's just a random profile. A year and 7 months, damn. What the fuck? How is that as old as my main? But yeah, my main is now a year and 7 months old. That is a long fucking time. And I still haven't even unlocked all the recipes. How could I have not? What have I not got? I haven't got rabbit. What? I haven't got pork chops, leather, cactus. To be fair, all those things that I don't have a lot of collection in, probably good things to invest in, other than cactus. I don't think they would do anything with cactus. But, like, no, actually, leather, they have done things with leather. They might do a thing with pork chops in the future. Mutton, maybe. They actually did, didn't they? Yeah, they added the husbandry sack. Raw rabbit, maybe. I mean, they added the pet luck potion. Yeah. Shouldn't this be, gives a certain amount of pet luck instead of gives plus 20% for pet luck? Isn't it different in here? No, it's not. It's the same. Why is it plus 20% chance to find pets and craft higher tier pets and not just, gives you 20 pet luck or something? Why is it like that? Also, why did they just not say anything but add, like 500 or so true defense to sorrow armor? I don't understand that. Why did they do that? I mean, they added true defense to the other mining armor sets as well, which is interesting. But surely that's like a lot of true defense. Like, that is so much true defense. I don't understand. Like, the true protection enchantment gives 5. Why does this armor give fucking 500? I don't understand. Why didn't they say anything? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue with the video. Why is my phone gone off? No.
Special event called Party Time, in which you were able to earn crab hats, which basically acted
Yeah,
as
I
an
already know
this
this.
year, because why wouldn't it? But it turns out that it has officially been cancelled, and the event does not
Officially?
look like it's going to be happening this year.
I mean, the admins didn't say anything. I guess it's unofficially officially cancelled. They didn't say anything, but that kind of officially means it's cancelled, right? So it's kind of like unofficially officially cancelled. You get what I'm... Yeah, pick up my logic here. I don't know, man. Anyway, I think after I've reviewed this video on stream, we're doing a Duralius news review. Duralius news review. Anyway, after the Duralius news review, I'm probably gonna end. But yeah. Anyway, let's carry on.
Which does kind of suck. I hope that
It really does suck.
I'm about this and that in the near future some event actually does occur, but for now it seems like this event will not be happening. By the way, if you guys are interested in participating in some giveaways or you just want to keep up with my content, I really recommend you check out my Discord, discord.gg
Ah, now he's just talking about his Discord, bro, man.
slash Dorelius. It really does
It's
mean
a
a lot to have you
3-minute
guys join
video.
and hang out there, and I think it's a pretty amazing
Why?
community,
I
so
just
I
want
hope
to
you
know
check it
about
out.
the news, not your
Moving on to a much
Discord.
more positive change, we
Shut up.
have gotten a pretty major buff to the Runan's bow. For
The
those who don't know,
Runan's bow got a buff, but why? Huh? How did they buff Runan's? Why did they buff Runan's? Did they buff Runan's? They buffed Runan's? What? What do you mean they buffed Runan's? They never buffed Runan's. 80 strength. 80 plus 50 is 130. So yeah, that's the same amount of strength, same amount of damage. What the fuck? Dorelius, what do you mean that they buffed the Runan's bow?
enchantment was removed a while back because the admins figured that it was too powerful. However, they have seemed to roll back that sentiment, at least on the Runan's bow. For a while the bow was bugged, and the other two arrows that fired every time you shot the bow would actually aim in on targets, and a lot of people feared that that would eventually be removed. However, it has been made an official feature, as you can see on screen now. The bow now states
Wait,
that
what?
the extra two arrows will hone in on targets.
Wait, what? Is that actually... Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Shoots 3 arrows at a time. The 2 extra arrows deal 40% of the damage and home to targets. Oh, so that's not a bug and actually intended now. So the side arrows home to everything as a feature. That's kind of interesting, but also feels like it's just very lazy of them, as all they have to do is not fix a bug and just add text. I don't know, I don't really, it's not that big of a deal, don't really care, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. 12 weight from mining including taming. How much mining XP and weight do you get an hour? 12 weight from mining, if including taming. He gets 12 weight an hour. Why are people talking about weight? Oh yeah, there's... because 30 can't be compared. Wait, what? I'm cooler than 30. Yes, you are. Because 30 can't be compared. What? Anyway. Oh yeah, apparently there's a weight competition. Like... apparently if you gain a certain amount of weight, then you win. But I don't know what you win. Why anyone cares about weight again, I don't know, man. But it is what it is. Let's carry on with the fucking video. I mean, we're halfway through, to be fair. We're halfway through. There's not much in it anyway.
Amazing buff to the bow, and will make it one of the best out of dungeons bows in the game, at least for the time being. Hopefully we get some more bows
Terminator,
like this in the near future,
please.
but we'll just have to wait
I
and
want a
see,
Terminator,
as I do
man.
think the admins are
But
a bit
that's
hesitant to
expensive.
apply this
I
change
actually
on
think I can
future
afford
content.
it.
Moving on to our final bit of information of the day, I do want to talk briefly about the alpha server and how testing for the mining update will go. Basically, from what we know so far,
Is it happening?
it will be similar to the Dungeons test, in which case YouTubers and MVP++ will have access first,
But
with
when is it
MVP++
happening?
having access a little bit later. We don't know for sure if VIPs or VIP+s will, but it can be assumed that they might eventually get access.
But when?
Honestly, I'm pretty excited for the alpha testing, and I hope that it happens relatively soon, although we'll just have to wait and see.
Bro.
Honestly, despite the Runan's bow getting an amazing change, I am pretty sad about the
Is
fact
this
that
it?
the party time event doesn't seem to be occurring.
Yeah,
It
that's
is one of the
just
most fun
probably it,
events in
isn't it?
Skyblock, and seeing it be removed is quite sad. However, I hope we can make up for it in the future with some more weapon balance buffs,
I think that's
and
it.
on top of that, the alpha testing that will be happening relatively soon. At the end of the
Yep,
day,
that's it. That's it. So yeah, other than... Oh, wow, pins and needles. Other than Runan's bow getting buffed, technically, not really much. Yeah, not really much. But yeah, I guess I'll end stream now. Um, I didn't. I don't think I gave that area justice. I'll probably mine some more in that area on stream and probably off stream, just to see if I like mining in that area. Because like one benefit that area does have that I kind of appreciate is there's a lot less people that come about, so I don't have to worry about people mining my titanium and mining in that area, making it less efficient for me. That is a big dub. That is is a good thing about that area. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end it now. See you guys in the next stream. Again, as I said to Alan, I don't have a. I don't know if it was Alan. I don't know, to someone in the chat. I don't have a stream schedule. To keep in mind to everyone who watches the streams, I don't have a schedule. I just stream when I want. So stream at some point, maybe tomorrow. You never know. But yeah, see you in the next stream. I'm gonna head out. Bye.